War. What meaning of the deterrent power to stop war? I'm going to be talking about war and nuclear deterrent. What do you think about the nucleus do you want from the world? Or do you want us to keep doing this well? I also looked into nuclear deterrence. I would like to talk about the reasons why past people created nuclei, the purpose of making nuclear weapons, the current state of the world kept by nuclear weapons, nuclear deterrence, and the future of nuclear weapons. The nucleus was originally produced in 1945, when the Second World War was being held. Just because this nucleus has caused enormous damage to the country that was dropped in Hiroshima and Nagasaki, in Japan. It has been giving people successive influence and influence as well. In other words, I can see that the reason why the nucleus was made first, the purpose was for attack. How is it now? Currently, large war is not going on. There is no need to wake up, I think. However, the major powers like America and Russia still continue to manufacture nuclei. Somewhere, even countries that are not so big in national strength manufacture and hold nuclear weapons. What is it? First, that is an important issue of nuclear deterrence. Nuclear deterrence is also called nuclear umbrella. It is like protecting yourself from others by nuclear weapons. The nuclear deterrence theorists say the nuclear deterrent power is necessary to maintain peace. This is arguing when the government justifies nuclear testing. Nuclear deterrence power is trying to suppress the use of nuclear weapons by giving each other the fear of nuclear attacks on opponents if they attack nuclear weapons. In other words, it is a peace that manual distract and fear that opponents may attack nuclear weapons. Then between the two countries. By the way, what kind of thing is peace originally? Is it love, fidelity, friendship, respect? Does it refer to the state full of such things? Who on earth can peace on nuclear deterrent power? The countries cannot believe each other, fear, and eventually hate and match each other. Moreover, nuclear deterrence power is made by intimidating, threatening to extinct other people by hosting each other as a hostage. Therefore, peace that the nucleus produces to the last is peace for the nation rather than the people. It is clear that it is security. The citizens who have been made nuclear and kept hostage to define the state just have to wake up from the idea of peace by nuclear deterrent force. This idea is considered to be the same as an theoretical game called Prisoner's Dilemma. Do you know the Prisoner's Dilemma? Prisoner's dilemma is that if both of are suspected of sin are selectively in prison, they are 2 years in prison. One silent, one confuses. If one confuses, the prisoner who confused was released. The prisoner who was silent was sentenced to 10 years in prison. If you confuse, both will be punishable by 5 years. At first glance, it will be the best choice for 2 people if they keep silent. But it does not become so, because it will be released if you do confuse. It is because I choose my own optimal solution rather than the 2 optimal solutions. This is true for the nucleus as well. If both A and B countries can choose both disarmament and military expansion, peace will come if both countries choose disarmament. However, in general, concerns that their country choose military expansion even if their country choose disarmament. Both A and B countries will choose the worst case for the policy and the other countries and choose military expansions. As a result, equilibrium of fear is established by infinite military expansion. This is also true for the nucleus. If each other's country has no nuclear will not have any conflict between the 2 countries and will be peaceful. However, because there is fear that one might have a fatal nucleus, I have nuclear weapons. Furthermore, if you shoot the nucleus, the shot country shoots the nucleus as a retribution without fail. Both have nuclear weapons because they do not want to damage the country because they are shot nuclear. In doing so, deterrence established, variety balancing peace is maintained. Conceivably, the world is that there is a possibility that if some countries shoot the nuclear, we will be instantly destroyed by appropriate relations. Even now, North Korea is conducting nuclear experiments. Furthermore, Japan amends the constitutions and is trying to have an army. Perhaps the amendment of the constitutions will change the 3 non-nuclear principles. But the nucleus of Japan as the only attack is the world dropped nuclear weapons is heading towards true peace. It is said that this nuclear deterrence theory is established because it is country to country. So it is said that it is ineffective for terrorist organizations that do not have a country. That is why I think we need to think twice now. Perhaps such a way of thinking can be done because it is the only offensive being killed, not having an army, living without knowing war. But I want to think that having nuclear for peace is wrong. Peace formed by nuclear deterrence should not last long. Therefore, it seems necessary to think carefully about what I can do for myself now.